Hello, thank you for buying our product. Here we go with TypoKing, and first thing to do is to install the TypoKing assistant. To do that, you have to unzip the downloaded package, and here you can see the files and folders in the downloaded package. You have to open TypoKing assistant and copy this folder and file to your After Effects folder. Here you can see that I have several After Effects. I'm going to open support files. In the scripts, I have to open scripts UI panels and paste my files. You can see that I have done it before. So going back to After Effects, you have to restart your After Effects to load the script. If you are using Mac, you can simply check the manual in the PDF file provided, and it will show you how to install it on the Macintosh too. Here you can see the address. It's very easy. So going back to After Effects, you have to load the script first. You should go to Windows, and you can see that the script is here. You have to click on it, so it loads the script, and you can see TypoKing assistant here. Okay, after you have clicked on the script, you have to go to Edit, Preferences, General, and here you have to make sure that Allow scripts to write files and access network is enabled. Be sure to restart your Adobe After Effects so you can load the TypoKing assistant with no problem. Now here we have the project panel, and it has all the compositions in different categories. Okay, here you can see the different categories. If you open the categories, you can see different compositions. And first two in each category are 4K and Full HD composition. If you open them, we can simply look for different typographies that are included in this category. We can find your desired category, then double click on it to open the composition, and here we can make your changes. Now, here we have the TypoKing assistant. When you open a composition, all you have to do is simply click on current button. When you click on the current button, it will read the data, and you can edit the data simply. For example, I'm going to edit the word love, and click on the magic button will apply the changes to my composition. Now, if you want to go back to default setting, you can simply click on the reset button. Now, you can see that you can simply change the words here, and you can even delete them all and write your own words. For example, I'm going to write my own words here, and click on magic will add them together. You will notice that for separating the words, I'm using comma. If I use one extra word or one less word and click on magic, it will throw some error here, so I know that something is wrong with the number of the words I've used. Okay, here we have the color controls. You can use them to change the color of the texts in composition. For example, I'm going to change different colors here. To load them, let me check first. And to load them, all I have to do is to click on the color picker here. It will read the colors, and I can change them by clicking on different colors, and it will simply change the color. Now we can notice that there are three different color percent here. You can use them all to check the differences very quickly, but to set the current color, you have to click on the bucket, so checkbox will appear before each preset color, and it will set it as the current preset color. In the end, if you want to go back to default colors, we can click on the reset colors. So it will go back to the default color in the composition. Now, there's something cool about these colors is that if you open another composition, you can still see that the colors are the same. So you can set the colors you have already chosen to the new composition, just like that. The next thing we have here is the shadows. We can choose between no shadow, line shadow, and hatching shadow. For example, I'm going to choose a color for shadow and choose line shadow or hatching shadow. You can see the differences here. Simply change the color of the shadow. Okay, so we added some shadows. Now there's two more things you should know about. First is that there's a help button here. If you click on it, there's a detailed instruction on how to use the TypoKing. It's very useful. I really suggest you to take a look at it. And one of the important things here is that if your string, if your text has commas inside it, you can use it, but you have to use it with a tight sign. For example, I'm going to add a comma before project here or in the middle of it. All I have to do is add a tight sign, then I add comma, and by applying the magic, you can see that the comma character is added to the text and the script do not see it as a separator. Okay, so far we have talked about TypoKing Assistant. It's really easy to use. But what if you want to use the TypoKing without its assistant? It's very easy. There's no problem in doing that. All you have to do is find a composition you like, double click on it so it will be here. Simply click on the text layers, double click on the text, and you can change the text. I'm going to change them for myself. And as you can see, it's not a problem. Now, what we have here is a layer called color setting. If you want to change the colors of the text, you should something you should notice is that if you don't have the effect control panel, you can bring it here by going to window and find the effect control and click on it, or you can simply press F3 button. Now here we can change the color of the text. I'm going to change them for myself. And something you should notice is that you cannot change the background color in the TK color setting layer. As I was talking about the backgrounds, you can't change the background color in the color setting panel, but you can change them in TypoKing Assistant. You can see that I'm going to change the background colors. But actually, if you want a background to be rendered in your final footage, all you have to do is going to layers, new, solid. And here we can create a new layer with a solid background and add it to your layers, and it will be rendered in the final footage. But you should put it on your other layers. Now, something you should notice is that you should use the solid background on the lowest layer, and to do that, you have to turn the shy switch off. If you turn the shy switch off, you can see the other layers which are related to the animations, and here you should drag the background layer to the lowest position. We added the shy switch functionality, so you can simply find the related layers, text layers, and you can work more easily with the compositions. Okay, so far we get familiar with the TypoKing and TypoKing Assistant, and you can easily create your beautiful typographies with this project. Uh, if you had any question, we will be happy to answer you. Just all you have to do is to leave us a message or send us an email using our profile page on VideoHive. Again, I would like to thank you for purchasing our item.